Is that a new camera? Well, yes it is. So I bought a new camera for 2018. Yes, I know it's like halfway through 2018, but I bought a new camera for filming, for vlogging, for YouTubing. And I think really this is the best camera on the market right now for YouTubers, for vloggers, kind of in this price point. And I'll talk about what camera it is and why I bought this camera for vlogging, for YouTubing, and for filming in this video. So stay tuned. So the camera that I bought, the camera that I chose after long deliberation, after researching, after really looking at what's on the market, I bought the new Panasonic GH5. And the reason that I bought the Panasonic GH5 is for a couple different reasons, but the big reason that I bought the GH5 is because of this. Dun 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 dun. What? You bought a camera just because it has a flip out screen? Well, yes. The reason that I need this screen is when I'm vlogging, when I'm filming, I need to see what I'm filming. And Sony doesn't make a camera that has a flip out screen like this, at least for the A7S series. I've been filming with the A7S II for about 2 years now. I love the camera, it has a full frame sensor. It's a great camera, but I needed something newer, I needed something better, and the GH5 is the camera that I chose. A couple things that I love about this camera already is the size. So the GH4, I had a GH4 camera before, it felt small. This is actually a larger body camera. So Panasonic made the body of the GH5 a little bit larger than the GH4. And right off the bat, I can feel how it just fits into my hands a little bit better. They've improved the dust proofing, the weatherproofing, and now this camera is, I guess, freeze proof. So if I wanted to, I could put it in my freezer and it won't freeze. I don't know how that works, but hey, it's pretty cool. Another thing they've improved on is the electronic viewfinder, the EVF. Now, the EVF on the GH4, it wasn't bad, but this is definitely better. It feels better, it looks better. But overall, the GH5 does everything that I need it to do. It shoots 4K video, it shoots 4K 60 frames per second video, and it also shoots super slow motion. It shoots 1080p 180 frames per second, which is pretty cool. Now, another thing that I like about this camera right off the bat is that it has a slot on the side. Well, every camera has a slot on the side, but this camera actually accepts 2 SD cards. So I can put 2 SD cards in there. If one of the SD cards fills up while I'm filming, boom, it switches to the other. And I don't have to worry about like, oh, I need another SD card. I can just keep on filming, keep on making that magic. The GH5 also has a 5-axis image stabilizer built into the camera, which is gonna be great for when I'm walking around, you know, drunk and retarded vlogging. My camera will help me stabilize the footage. You can see on here, this is the Olympus 8mm fisheye. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using this one all the time, but I have it laying around. Another cool thing is that this camera is micro four thirds. Most people might think it's a bad thing. It's micro four thirds, oh, not that good. But for me, I have a lot of micro four thirds lenses because of my drone. The Inspire 2 accepts micro four thirds lenses. Well, now I can put them on the GH5, which is pretty cool. Another thing that I like over the A7S II, I'm not even sure if it matters or not, but the battery size. This battery's a little bit bigger. Well, it's probably like double the size of the A7S II, so I'm hoping the GH5 has a little bit better battery life, where the A7S II really has terrible battery life. The GH5 is a 20.3 megapixel sensor. That's great for photos. It'll do everything I need for social media. I don't need anything crazier than that. 20 megapixels is perfectly fine. The A7S II is, I think, like 12 megapixels, so this is actually going to be a nice little upgrade for my photos as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing just how this works. I'm a little bit worried that I might be disappointed because of the micro four thirds sensor compared to the full frame sensor. I do love the 50mm 1.8 on the full frame sensor. It looks amazing. It's great for videos. It's great for photos, for really getting that depth of focus. We'll see how I like the Panasonic after I've used it for a while. I actually shot with the GH4 in the past, and now going back to Panasonic feels a little bit weird. After really kind of falling in love with the Sony, there's just no option for a Sony camera with the flip out screen. So Sony, if you're watching this video, you guys need to figure this out. You need to put an LCD on the back that flips forward. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's a big deal for us. It's a big deal for me. Also, a big upgrade for the GH5 over the GH4 is gonna be the autofocus. This thing has amazing autofocus. The Sony, not so much. This camera has 225 points for autofocus. The GH4 had 49, so that's like triple or quadruple the amount. Yeah, like quadruple the amount of autofocus points on the GH5. So that's gonna be great. When I'm filming, I'll be in focus. Really with the 8mm lens, I shouldn't have any issues. Overall, I think it's a great little camera. I haven't used it much. I just opened it up out of the box. I just got it in today. And I'm excited to test it out and see what it's all about. Now for $1,900, I think that's a pretty good deal. You can see I got my little monopod on the bottom thing, my little Manfrotto pod. I don't even know what you call this little spider leg thing. Got the little Rode microphone on top. So this is basically what I'll be using for vlogging, for making videos from here on out. And I'm excited to see how it works. So there it is, not the all new, but just the all new camera for me, the Panasonic GH5. I'm excited to film some new videos for you guys, so hopefully you're excited as well. I'm investing in new camera technology to make better videos for you guys. And I can't really help my face. My face is the way it looks, but I can definitely invest in better cameras to hopefully make my face look a little bit better so it's not as unpleasant to look at for you guys. So that's what I'm working on. Hopefully you guys will enjoy these new videos, and if you haven't already, well, hit the subscribe button. I will talk to you guys later on.